Welcome back to the Lifted, Lowered, and Confused podcast. We got a special guest with us today, Carlos.
What's going on, everybody?
What's up, Carlos? So, Carlos, if you don't know, which you should know, Carlos puts on the Lowrider show here in Tampa, and now Charlotte too, right?
Yeah, next year we, last year, a couple of years ago, we did Atlanta, we did Louisville, kind of moving around the southeast. Kind of Tampa's obviously are going to be our home base.
Nice.
Tampa does it good. Seems to work if you move the other show around a little bit. So next year we're going to do Charlotte. It's going to be May the 30th, and Tampa's April 18th.
Nice, man. Nice.
I've been in this area for a hot minute, man. That is not a Tampa accent. Where are you from?
I live in Georgia.
Georgia. That makes more sense. That checks out. That maths.
Yeah, that math. I live about 30 minutes west of downtown Atlanta.
I got you.
Okay.
So you said Tampa Lowrider, or you said Lowrider next year. Where is that located?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna do it here. We're gonna do it here again. This is
Okay.
Back in the day, Lowrider Magazine did that show here in Tampa.
Yep.
It was always a big show. And then in 3 years ago? So I decided, let's bring Lowrider show back to Tampa, and it's had a huge support from Florida.
Okay.
It's been, the support's phenomenal down here.
I was at the last show. What was it, 06 back in the day?
Yeah, I think that.
05 or I went to the very last one, and I was heartbroken when.
It kind of took a decline for a while. Then, then I thought, well, you know what? Let's try Tampa, like I said, and then it's had a huge following. So it's a show that I put on Lowrider events, and we're gonna be here next year. We already got our date.
Heck yeah, man.
Awesome.
I'm grateful for it, man, because it's hard, man. Because Lowrider, they just completely started to neglect the East Coast, man, and there's an abundance of lowriders out here.
Right.
And
just kind of fell off.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for bringing it back.
I appreciate it. A lot of people tell me thank you, and it kind of overwhelms me sometimes because you don't really think about it like that from that aspect.
Yeah.
I enjoy doing it. A lot of people don't know. I got into doing events in 2013. Opened a big bar in Atlanta.
Okay.
And before that, man, all we did was go to shows, and I did like motorcycle events, and we used to do some of the biggest lowrider shows, and especially the biggest Harley events in Metro Atlanta at one time at my bar. And the reason that started is because like year before that, me and a buddy of mine, we were riding 50,000 to 60,000 miles a year going to events, just on motorcycles, because I've actually been low riding since like 2012, and I started doing events at my bar because. I don't know if you've ever been in the damn bar business, but all you do is work 24/7. So I'm like, man, I got to do some events here because I can't never go nowhere.
Yeah.
And so that's how I got into events, and I realized, you know what? I love the aspect of that. I enjoy putting on shows.
Yeah, the
I
promotion
enjoy
side.
talking to people. Every time I go anywhere, everybody's like, damn, you talk to every single person. I'm like, hell, I'll talk to anybody who wants to talk to me. It's just how I am. But it's how you get a lot of networking done. And then, it still overwhelms me sometimes. People's like, man, thank you for doing the show because, I do it for fun because I love it, and that's how I started.
But that's all of us too.
Yeah, and it's like,
You're bringing it back to us, so it's it comes with a heavy heart to say thank you. You really you're helping keeping the scene alive.
That's the reason we do this. We love it.
You are literally
we love
helping
talking
keep
to
the
people.
scene alive. That's a big thing to take on without even realize you're taking on. So it means a lot to everybody.
And it's kind of turned into like a little, like you try to do something, and as far as, like you said, the East Coast, I hope one day, that's part of my legacy. You think about that is
Right.
I help bring back that to the East side.
Yeah,
East
man,
Coast,
for sure. I like traveling out west for the shows, man. But I love having something in a show,
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I haven't had anything ready to bring to any of your shows. Hopefully, I will have something for this show.
You've been supportive. You brought the booth last year, and we appreciate that.
Yeah.
So.
And we'll do it again. We'll do it again next year, man. And we'll have a good time doing it.
No,
I'm looking forward to it. Registration, I think you said this might air a couple of days after registration, but registration's opening this Wednesday, the 15th.
Okay.
I was just about to ask that question. Is there a website? How can they register? How can people get to the website?
All right, so you can go to lowriderevents.com. Okay. It's got the links to both the registration for Tampa and for Charlotte. We got early bird special on the tickets because it does come expensive. We all know this. This is not a cheap game, and these big venues aren't a cheap thing. But we're doing some early bird general admission tickets this time, where we didn't in the past. We were a lot cheaper. Okay. So if you know you're coming, I'd go ahead and get your admission tickets. The registration last year, Tampa sold out. All the car registration sold out in 2 days, except for some outside spots. All the indoor spots were gone in 2 days.
It was a solid show last year.
I believe it, man.
Yeah. Wow, that's
it was
crazy.
quick, and I'm expecting the same thing too. We're here today at Slamfest, and there's a couple of clubs here, Lowrider clubs.
I'm gonna make sure this episode goes out on Tuesday then. So
okay, well then
Wednesday.
I appreciate it. So I'm definitely sick because, like I say, it's gonna open at 8 a.m. October 15th, and it's gonna go wide open.
Lowrider events.
And like you said, it's expensive, but like for those who know, like it's not, though. When you say it's expensive, people aren't just, you're not just trying. Oh, we're trying to make make money. It's just it is expensive to put these shows.
Oh yeah.
On, so it's not like, oh, that's ridiculous. The people that it's rare enough that you'll hear some, oh, that's ridiculous to pay that much. Well, you don't know everything that goes into it. There's a lot of choreographing and a lot of money that goes into putting on these shows. So the people that want to participate, I mean, I don't even. It is what it is. I don't bat an eyelash. If I'm entering a car, it's just like it is what it is. Like that's part of it. So last year when the show was over, I literally take about a 2-day break, and that's just to load my crap up and go home. Yeah. Then I'm already plotting and planning for the next year because with these venues like we're talking about, like at the Florida State Fairgrounds, they're great to work with. But you better be on it because if you dilly dally, you're not getting your date's gonna be gone because there's so many people. There's different. Just not even car events. They're just anything.
They do so much, and it'll be gone in a hurry. And because this year our day actually got pushed back. We tried to do it either the last week in March or the first week in April, and we're April 18th. But luckily, she's already got my date down for 2027.
Okay.
So
for my selfish reasons, I'm glad it's a little later. So
we got 2 years.
We got 2 years
guarantees.
locked in.
2 years locked in. I like that.
Yep. She was actually talking about 27, 28. So
maybe we can
as long as everybody keeps saying. But like I say, the Lowrider show is more the shows that I put on. Just jump back to something. It does come. Sometimes people think it's a little bit high for the admission or whatever. But like you say, when you're doing a complete indoor show, and it's not just a car show. We have. It's
everything.
It's an event. You have the music.
It's an event.
You have.
A car show it can be out in a parking lot. Yeah. This is an event.
Yeah, you have an event.
Choreographed event.
We try to have the music. We have national level music acts. There's a lot. But it literally takes me the entire. It takes a solid 9 months. The first 3 months are you're thinking about it, and you're doing this and that, but it does.
Then you're pulling the trigger on stuff. Yeah.
And now this is literally all I do now. And I don't know, y'all are familiar with Nopi Nationals? Nopi came back this year, and Sam Madavi.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, Sam Madavi brought it back, and they actually hired me. I'm the director of operations for Nopi Nationals now.
Congratulations.
On top of that. So I say pretty.
Also, good luck. Everything's on your plate.
Yeah. Well, so this year we had the first year back. It has been a while. We had like 9,000 people and like 600 to 700 cars. So next year, we already got 5 stops on that, and the Nationals will be back in Atlanta. So we're expecting for another huge turnout last year. So between this, like I say, Lowrider events, Nopi, then. Hopaholics Hydraulics, we got the hydraulic company.
Nice.
Knock and I stay on the road. We're fixing to head to Vegas to the Super Show. We're running the hop at Vegas this year for Lowrider magazine. We're going to booth set up. So
some heavy stuff on your plate.
I try to stay busy, man. Stay busy, stay out of trouble.
But it looks like it seems like it's turned into your main everything, like your the way of your life. But now when that happens, someone like you that takes the reins on it, and that's all you're focusing on now, that's why it comes out so good.
Yeah.
That's why it comes out so finely iron pressed out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So you can tell when something's slapped together, and you can tell when something's been properly premeditated. Like it's a lot different.
You know what else is proper? Carlos's cars, man. You got a nice collection of cars.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I'm in the process of downsizing actually. I've been threatening to move down here for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing about Georgia versus Florida. It's not that far. It's about a 6-hour ride, but the crazy part is it's like you can do. The weather is just so much better. I really can do, because I own a couple of Harleys too. So I ride a lot, and
Same.
I moved down here. Hell, I can do a car. I can go to a Harley event or a car event about every week. Up there, it shuts down for the winter time. So
That's the thing. All you got to worry for, you're going to get some intermittent rain, but if you're on the bike and you're about that bike life, you know how to just deal with it.
Oh yeah, but yeah. So in the process of cleaning the house, I decided I'm gonna keep 2 cars and 2 bikes, and then I actually in the process of building me a little mini truck bed dancer.
Nice.
And then 64.
Nice, old
they're
school.
going to be the 2 I keep.
You must have a collection. You keep 2 and 2. I'm over here like, man, when's the last time I even had 1 and 1?
Yeah, we're
like
gonna
I
keep
barely got 1 and 1. I got 1 and 1 right now.
Well,
You're like 2 and 2. How many in your collection?
At one time I had quite. At one time I think I had 11 cars and Harleys, but like I say, we're down to, I think, let's see. Right now I got a 40 Chevrolet convertible deluxe.
Oh.
I got an 84 Monte Carlo T-top car.
Okay. Wow.
We're building the 64. The mini trucks, a 90 Mazda. I got my show Harley.
I just want you to know that's more than 2.
Yeah, I know. That's why, I'm
downsizing to 2 and 2.
Because I figure if I move to Florida, it's not like, the housing market is a little more expensive down here. So it's like, I figure if I'm going to end up somewhere there's a 2 or 3 car garage at the most, because luckily at my house I have a huge shop.
Yeah.
And then I live far, like I said, I live far enough out of Atlanta. The housing market, when I bought my house, was right before COVID. So I mean, it was like, I really got lucky, but I got like a 30 by 50 shop at my house, lifts and stuff. So
I would love that.
That's right. I got a 30 by 50 as well.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, building a little paint booth in there right now. Building the glass house in there, and I store my town car in there. But
Building a loft in there. We're building a lot of things in that.
I sold my glass house. I sold it. It went to Vegas.
Yours was nice. Yours was that teal one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I had it and I sold it to Jerry. Then I bought it back because I missed it. Then I sold it again.
Sounds like somebody I know.
I've been there, done that.
Yeah.
Sold
It
it,
happens.
missed it, bought it back.
Yeah. And you're like, oh God. So,
What was I thinking?
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I can't wait till April. We got to make it happen. We got to get that glass house done.
Baby, we already said it's on you.
No.
Tell us when.
You've been ready to make it happen for a year or 2 years.
By the time we get
7.
home.
Dragging your damn feet.
Listen.
I'm trying to debut my 64 at that show.
Yeah?
I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but we're trying really, really
Yeah, I
hard.
don't know if I want to make it either. Worst case scenario, I'll have a town car there.
There you go.
But I'm
Have a clean
gonna
ass
register
town car.
something. I'm gonna register something for sure, man.
Maybe I'll bring the Buick through since the Impala ain't gonna be ready.
I'd love the Fleet. I'd love the Fleetwood to come, but I've got the Bourbon I'm doing. I'm about to do that 07 Chevy, bag that, put it on the frame on 28s. I've got 2 other people that are hitting me up now that want other metal work done. I'm like, God damn, I'm never gonna get to my Cadillac. Never gonna get to it.
We'll get to it
goodness.
after the
It's
glass
tough.
house.
In business, it's tough to, you want to do other people's stuff, make money, and then you look at your stuff and you want to do that, and it's just like finding that balance of
It is. It's hard, man. I was out there
hard balance.
before I came down here. I was out there cutting on the plasma table at midnight. I'm cutting frame reinforcement kits for somebody down here. That it's just like nonstop.
You would think you're that late in your shop working on something of your own shit, and you're like, no, I'm trying to get this,
Yep.
trying to get this pushed out for a
Cutting
customer.
for somebody else for a customer.
Yes,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't understand
man.
that.
So you said you and Knock from Hopaholics are doing a thing in Vegas. So you're part of Hopaholics?
I'm
that part of your company?
Yeah, I'm co-owner of Hopaholics Hydraulics.
Okay, nice. I didn't know that.
I had
you
no
did?
idea.
Oh yeah. I came on board, I guess, the beginning of last year,
Okay.
and then I came on board with Knock, and we've took it to an entirely another level now.
Yeah.
We have grown exponentially in the last year and a half, well, almost 2 years. About February,
awesome,
about
man.
2 years I've been, because Knock was kind of using it. It was always a company he had, but we decided to become serious about it,
Yeah.
and he's really good. I mean, that's what he's done his whole life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean, that's all he's ever grown up in doing hydraulics,
Yeah.
and so he designs all our blocks, all our stuff. We're coming out with some new stuff. We're going to debut a new gravity pump feed setup.
Nice.
First of its kind. It's going to debut.
Yeah.
Actually, pressurized gravity feed setup, never seen before. It'll be a Vegas debut, and it's going to be something. So yeah, I mean,
Man, I might have to take a trip out to Vegas.
come on, check us out, hopaholics.com. I gotta get that in there.
I'll be down.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Hopaholics.com.
Vegas was fun,
Yeah.
man.
Vegas was a good
fun.
show.
We
Vegas was a good show.
we made a big trip to Vegas for
We
the
did.
Lowriders.
Yeah,
show.
we're leaving here. The show's the 25th out there. We're going to go out there. Like I said, we're running the hop. It's the first time the hop's been at Lowrider Magazine since it was at Cashman Field in probably over 10 years. It's never been at the. It's just the expo, but we're looking forward to it. We got some of the top hoppers coming from across the nation, and we're gonna be doing that. And we're gonna have our booth set up. Like I say, we're debuting the new, never seen before gravity set up. So we're pretty
awesome.
Excited.
I love gravity setups.
Now,
that's what I'm actually doing in the glass house.
I know Pinky got into racing, but I heard he was coming back into hopping. Is any word on that?
I think he did step back into hopping.
He sold the race car. We actually talked to him. I talked to Matt Dog.
Did he just sell the race car now again?
Yeah, he sold the race car. At least that's what I heard. I'm pretty sure because he made a post the day. He's like made a post. He's back because there's other hops. Franks and Torres is going to be, and after that, after the Lowrider one. Yeah. But because I talked to Matt Dog, and he's actually going to hop. Him and Andres both, the Murder Hornet, are going to hop at the expo for Vegas.
No kidding.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, he sold the Murder Hornet a couple years back.
He did sell the Murder Hornet. When I was talking to.
Andres owns it now. So
okay.
It's the same crew, so it's not like too much. But yeah, we talked to all those guys last couple of days. So they're always big supportive. Big shout out to those dudes. They've always been super supportive of us in the hot gang. They're traveling. They'll be down here. I seen they had those dudes Majestics. They'll be in January.
Okay.
The day before the USO picnic. I'll be back down here for that too before them.
Yeah. That's one that I've yet to be able to make it to. For some reason, I've always been stuck either working or something's up, and I can never go to that USO picnic. I gotta try.
Yeah, it's always a good turnout. I think they're moved the location this year to a different.
Which one's this?
The USO picnic. It's usually on the other coast, a little bit further south.
Okay.
Yeah, it's down Miami. They did it at Virginia Key last year,
Gotcha.
but they do that, and the Majestics and those dudes put on a hop the night before. It's going to be at Vixen's.
Okay.
So.
Nice.
Extra entertainment.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything at this show by chance, or did you bring anything down? Or you just
No, I just come to support these guys at Slamfest. I try to, there's certain shows I try to come to in Florida. Like I said, I get a lot of support. I'm not just one of them guys that expects you to come see me and I don't come see you.
Right.
I spend a lot of time traveling. That's why I brought up some of these shows these guys in Florida are doing, because I come down to Florida a whole bunch.
Yep.
To check these guys out. So
I brought my presence and my smile. That's what I brought.
Yep.
We do the same thing, man. We try to support those who support us, and we try to support things that are supporting the scene, like Vic from Severed Ties over there. Whenever he throws one of his little drive-in
pull-ups, he calls them pull-ups. Yeah.
We try to show up.
Is there one going on tonight? Have we talked to him? I thought there was supposed to be one after the show, either tonight or last night.
There might be. I got to hit him up and see what's going on with that.
So.
But
all right, you had a chance to walk around the show, see everything?
Yeah, I did.
It
took me an hour to get up the first line. So when I first got here, how it is. You got to talk.
Talk to everybody.
I barely made it, and then I've got a good look at everything. I'm just glad they had the wonderful weather. I know the weather screwed them up last year, but they got a great turnout today, and that's always
cool.
That's always good for everybody.
Foggy, little sprinkle here.
I always put people on the spot. What do you have for best of show? Where were you at? What's your favorite one that you can think of?
Well, is that best to show point wise or best to show personal wise?
Your personal wise. Your personal,
favorite.
This is my favorite one.
Personal and points, we all know that's two different.
Absolutely.
That's all different ball games.
Absolutely.
Point wise makes it pretty simple. That's 62. I mean, that's
the Bel Air.
Yeah, that bubble top. Point wise, that's probably the.
It's for sale for $190, $190K.
I was eyeballing that. I'm like, why is this? It looks like it's a 62. And I'm like, oh wait, this isn't an Impala. And then I'm like, that's a Bel Air.
Yeah, it's a Bel Air bubble top.
I love me a 61, 62 bubble top.
Point wise, point wise, because that's an extremely nice car.
It's clean.
Yeah, it's super clean.
Yeah.
Low rod style, and then. My personal favorite, I don't know about that one. I'll have to go look again.
Think about it. You might, if you think of it during this little interview.
I've been, like I say, one of the main reasons I come is, like I said, I'm fixing to build my little mini truck. I was too poor when mini trucking came out.
Same.
So it's like, everybody's like, man, you blow through cars and stuff. Well, I'm trying to catch up from my childhood, but I couldn't have always. I say too poor. We wasn't poor, but we had clothes and we had food, and that was the end of it.
Yeah.
But there wasn't no mini truck. So I came today. I've been checking all the mini trucks. That's been one of the main reasons I came today, was I wanted to check all that stuff.
Really
out.
like this purple severed ties over here by Vic's. It's a
I finally got
it's
a
a new
chance to
build.
look at it.
That thing is sharp, dude. It's clean. Every aspect of that is.
Scotty was
super
saying he
clean.
wants a set of wheels like that. I said Trent's got a set of wheels like that on his.
On my Isuzu.
What wheels are on it?
So some of the old aluminum billets,
old billets.
old mid '90s billets.
I got lucky on mine. I posted the truck a buddy of mine had, and I bought it like super dirt cheap. He's just,
Okay.
And then another buddy of mine, I posted, I'm like, man, I can't wait. I'm gonna build a bed dancer. And another buddy of mine called me. He sent me a picture. He had the absolute cleanest, looked like brand new set of McLeans you've ever seen.
No.
Oh, wow.
And I bought them for the truck. It's a set of 15 by 10s and a set of 15 by front 15 by 10s on the back. I mean, they look like they're brand new. I went to his house. He done like brought them out in bags and stuff. I mean, I was like, I give as
They
much.
straight fell out of the 90s.
I mean, it was like perfect. You couldn't find any more perfect. And hell, I paid much for the wheels. I did the damn truck.
Yeah, that's the price you. I was gonna say that's probably the price you pay.
Yeah.
And those are probably what? Like, again, those are late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, they're early 90s, and it was crazy. They have the gold nipples and the gold centers.
Oh,
I mean, they're
never mind. Those are early 90s. Those
yeah,
are
they're early.
late
They're
90s.
early with the red on the spinner, the two,
Bro.
and yeah, they're early 90s for sure. And so I was like, and the truck's a 90, so I was like, man, here we go.
You're doing that period correct.
Yeah, I want to do that. That's my goal. It's either with me, it's either period correct or not period correct, like way off balance. There's not really in between for me. I either like it original, or if we're gonna make something that's not original, it might as well be balls to the wall. you know?
Just make it very custom, very different.
That's like the 64 I'm building. This, I mean, full blown engraved LT4.
Yeah,
So
all done up.
Nice.
yeah, so if you're gonna do it, might as well do it all the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree, man.
Yeah. I like it, man. I like it.
I can't wait to see it.
Me too, man. Carlos, thanks for joining us, man.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all inviting me, man. I
No
appreciate
worries.
it. I appreciate all the love and all the damn support I get from everybody and y'all, and then
We
I appreciate
appreciate you,
it, so.
man.
One more time with the dates and
Yep.
how can people register?
Just gonna say it. Yeah.
That's what I was going to do. So once again, my name is Carlos Bickers. I'd like to thank everybody. Lowrider events. The shows next year are going to be for Tampa at the Florida State Fairgrounds. That's going to be April the 18th. We're going to do Charlotte, bringing it back. It's going to be May the 30th. You can get tickets for that at lowriderevents.com. It's through our ticketing partner, Gearhead. So when you get your ticket, it will say come Gearhead, so that way it doesn't confuse you. But you can go through lowriderevents.com. Also check us out at hopaholics.com and dopey.com. I mean, I'm all the
You all the .coms, baby. You got
all the
I'll be we got stuff from there. That's one thing about it though, is especially getting back involved with Nopey.
I love that.
You got drifting, you got autocross, it's across the board and the
I was
hop.
shocked. Nope, used to be massive.
Huge.
Massive.
Oh, it was
Early 2000s. That's all. I mean,
it was the largest show in the United States.
Yeah, and it just kinda just-
2007.
fizzled and died. Like,
it's
Yeah.
sad. It's just like just like when the lowrider scene kind of took a dip. I'm like, well, how? Why?
I mean, back when I was in, what was the name of that club? Visual Impact. Half of our guys, like this one, Chris Jones and them were in it, and they all had the Hondas, and they all made that trip to Nope. They'd hit Atlanta, and they'd be gone for a week.
Well, I remember Nopey came here.
It was huge. When we had,
Or they
what
went
was
to
the
Bradenton.
Orlando? What was it? Hot Nights or something?
hot import nights.
Hot Import Nights. We'd hit those up over in Orlando all the time. Over in-
Hot nights is every day in Florida. Hot import nights.
Hot
is
import
the show.
nights, yeah.
That's the show.
Hondas were never my thing, but I always supported my guys, so we went over there.
Right. 100%.
Yeah, those
I got confused and bought a Hyundai.
Hyundai.
It happened. It was
I was
a time.
young in
I
the
put a little
city.
It was a
accent
time
on
in
it.
my life I got confused.
You Frenched it all up.
All right. so-
April 18th, everybody.
That's
April
right.
18th,
Write these dates down.
lowriderevents.com. We appreciate it. We'll see you there. It's going to sell out fast. Make sure you get your tickets if you plan to register a car. And thank you again, and we'll see y'all there. Thank you, sir.
No worries, Carlos. Thank you. We'll catch you guys on the next one.